You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, to expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, your word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. bona. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow champion bona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventille to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever, whatever. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are change has finally come. We fix it TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody. The work has just begun. We build it TNT. You and see will get it done. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shake the TNT. You and see this love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. You and see will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago. Crime mama, we here. There we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise, time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. TNT crying, TNT crying. Let we make tomorrow better. Stop the lying. TNT crying, TNT crying. Rise up my people, time for unifying. Morning come, another mother bawling. Little boy get shot, school bag still falling. Home invasion at the night, them kick down door. Pecking with peace, leaving with sore. Racism in the shadow, hate in the light. Black, Indian, Douglas, we one fight. No more blood on the street running red. No more gunman making the youth them dead. Look at your brother man, he struggle like you. Same style, same flag, same sky so blue. Put down the weapon, pick up the tool. Build up the nation, stop playing the fool. Let's stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise, time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. From Port of Spain to Tobago side, crime taking over, but we not. Police, community, church and school, all our we hands together break the rule of the fool. Mothers praying, fathers stand tall. You stop running with the gun and the ball. We want carnival joy, not funeral song. Let we heal the land where we belong. The country crying, rivers running pain, but faith and unity go bring the rain. Stop the hate, spread the love instead. Bring it to the bone, till we dead. Time to rise, time to rise, time to unite, unite. Time to God, time to God. Clean up the land tonight. No more blood, no more tears, no more children living in fear. We is one family, from Cedros to Togo, Trinidad and Tobago. Let we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children. Stop the hate, stop the racism. Time to rise, time to fix this TNT crime. But we go dry the tear, make tomorrow better. Banish the fear, together we strong. Divided we fall. Trinidad and Tobago, stand up tall. Stop the crime, stop the crime. Turn to God, clean up the land. We love your TNT, one love. Oh.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special happy Tuesday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start eating.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, the one and only, the man better known as Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Professor Walstradamus, and how are you today?
Today is a tremendous day.
Good. How many miles you got in today? 6, 7?
Yeah. Today was the 6th. Tommy, you're getting real good, you know. Today was the 6-mile jaunt. After yesterday workout, which was a spectacular workout. Splentastic.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a hard one, Tommy. So, I know sometimes if I tell people, they don't really know what I'm talking about. I'll talk about it anyway. You understand? Hopefully it's going to inspire somebody for better tomorrow. So, Tommy, this is the first time I did something like this. I did 9 200s, 9 200 meters. So 9 half laps, right? And the idea was to run them in anywhere from, well, I was told to run them in like 39, 40 seconds. But I find I was a little too slow, right? So I did them in 3 sets, 3 200 and 1 set. So 1 set was 3 200, then I take 3-minute rest. No, let me start from the beginning. Between each 200, I took 30 seconds rest, right? So I run
Half
a
a minute.
237 seconds, take 30 seconds rest. Run another 237 seconds, take 30 seconds rest. Run another 200. Then after the third 200, I take 3-minute rest. And then I will repeat it. But in repeating the second set, I wanted to run it at 36 seconds with same 30 seconds rest, right? And then the third set, I want to run it at 35 seconds with same 30 seconds rest. So you get the drift, right? I'm moving down a second for each set. And Tommy was the first time doing this in a well, the first time I ever did something like this with 30 seconds rest. It
Half
was,
a minute.
eh?
Half minute.
Say that again?
Half minute rest.
Yes, half-minute rest, 30 seconds rest. So after the first set, Tommy, was all 37 seconds, right? The first set just feel the easiest, right? That felt good, but Tommy, 30 seconds just go like in 15 seconds. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get it clearly.
Yeah, so 30 seconds, by the time you get to the line, you cross the line and you start to walk back, that's 15 seconds already. You see? And I want to get ready to go back to the line. So I wanted to stick to 30 seconds. So the first set was 30 seconds. By the way, Tommy, I warmed up 1.5 miles, right?
Wow.
So the first set was 37 seconds, right? It felt easy. The second set was 36 seconds, right? You started to feel it, right? Then the third set, the first one was 35.5, right? I say, boy, these next two will be easy. The next 200 was 35.5 again. And Tommy, the last 200, but I think that is all I had left in the tank. It was 35.3 seconds. So through it all, right, it was a fantastic workout for me because the first time I tried to do anything with 30 seconds rest. But
it's a good thing to change up every once in a while.
Yeah. Correct is right. So I kind of changed it up. And I was able to do it, which is the most important thing, right? And able to run faster than I actually wanted to run. So when I was finished that, Tommy, you know what I had to go and do? I had to go and warm down now, 1.5 miles warm down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it went pretty good. And I thought today, Tommy, I would have been somewhat tired from yesterday. Then about the 6 miles was in 45 minutes. It went pretty good. You know, it went very good. So when I say I'm fantastic, I can't complain. And I just tell people, that's how I just get my high, you know, Tommy.
And it's more than a high.
Yeah. That's how I just get my high, man. I get my high. You know what I mean? I can't wait to go out on the track to get my high, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, people have other ways of getting their high, you know what I mean? But that's how I just go and get my high. You know, and who sing that song again? I'm feeling high.
Beckett.
Beckett. Yeah. But the only thing he say marijuana. Yeah. Tommy, you know, I never smoke in my life.
Good for you.
I never smoked cigarette. I never smoked ganja. I never smoked marijuana. I never smoked sensimania. Right? What a name does call it?
Pot.
I never smoked pot, ganja. No, I never. The only thing I get was secondhand smoke. I get plenty secondhand smoke growing up in Chumaka, Clarendon. And you know something, Tommy? I was thinking about something. I was listening to a person today. You know, when I tell people the truth about my growing up, they think I'd be making joke, you know. But as we say here, we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
True.
You know, because as I said, right, my mother-in-law said a liar has no memory. Because if you tell the
True.
truth, you not remember nothing. You know, so telling the truth, you know, I don't really have to remember anything. I just tell the truth. You know, so I appreciate growing up in Chumaka Clavantel, and a lot of my friends just tell me, well, Wall Street, why you just still talk about Chumaka Clavantel? Every time you talking about Chumaka Clavantel. So why you upset? Just don't listen. You rather listen to what he's saying? You know, but I can tell you though, Tommy. I can tell you though, and I will take full credit for this. I made Chumaka a household name in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I taking credit for that. Tom, you know where Chumaka was before you met me?
Nope.
Okay, there we go. I bet you if we take a poll, 50% of the people in the chat never heard of Chumaka Clavantel until they start listening to us here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Well, you know, it have one or two of them go say they know. They didn't know about Chumaka. And they didn't even know what the meaning of Chumaka was until I explained to them how the wicked, evil PNM, what they did to us in Chumaka. Yeah? But anyway, Tommy, I had Bennett Thomas first.
She was first.
Bennett is a she?
Oh, well, I don't know if it's she or he, but Bennett was first.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Bennett, good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in your village. Then,
Good evening, Bennett. Then Batos.
what time you have Batos?
Batos is 10:32.
All right, then Batos. Who next?
Then Anthony Ford.
What time?
With the D.
Yeah. What time?
That's 10:43.
Okay. Who next?
Uranus McFarlane.
Okay.
That's what you have?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uranus 1 or Uranus 2. Then Anna Munsami.
Okay, what time?
Here are 10 secret codes for ChatGPT. Number 1 is truth.
What time?
I'll tell you. 1 second. I think I seen. Hold on. Anna Munsami is at 2:19.
Okay, Miss Santa Cruz. Okay. Who next?
Ramdev Baiju.
Yeah, what time?
2:32.
Correct is right. Then Ramdev was next again. Then Ramdev next again.
Mm-hmm.
He said, like and share live. Remember when UNC, when the PNM continues to lose? Ramdev was next again. Almighty God continues to bless the village and all the villagers, bringing us an informative program, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Correct is right.
Then Bennett Thomas.
Yeah. Okay, and after Bennett?
Uranus.
What time?
4:02.
Correct is right.
And Volsang.
Which one? With the double I or the cookie I or the cross I? Which one is this?
Yeah, it seems to be okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
4:42.
Yeah. He doesn't know which kind of eyes you want to put up. Then who next?
Volsang again. Then Uranus. Then Clinton Williams.
Right. Blessings, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and the village. Correct is right.
And Bennett Thomas. And Miss Santa Cruz.
Good evening again. Till later, guys. Yeah.
Then Mr. Captain Singh at
Oh,
60.
Capitan is 70 years old today? That what you saying? 70 years ago, you say 70 years he old today.
He is 70 years old.
Well, you keep put 70 years there, 70 years ago. You just forget to put 70 years ago I was born.
Capitan ain't that old.
How you know you're that old?
Based on when he was in the service.
But you know, suppose he going to service as a old man, Tommy.
No, they don't take out people in the service.
Who was next? After Capitan.
Who's this one?
Angie?
Yeah, Ben Advent was
An Avant.
Yeah, Ben Avant.
Yeah, that's Angie. Good evening, Professor Walsh. You can go to all the vision. Blessings for a great evening ahead. Correct is right.
Bennett Thomas.
Yan Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor Walsh. You don't go to me in all in the village. Yeah.
Azina Smith.
Azina Smith, welcome. Blessed evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everyone locked on. Okay.
Just cool.
Yeah, good night, Wall Street, Tommy, BT, Sang, Anna, and Avant. Sumitra Baijan.
Yeah.
Blessed good night to Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all on the live. Blessings. Then Marlon. Hi, guys. Yeah.
Well said.
And your partner come back again. Good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy. Hope both of you had a well spent day. Yeah, man, my day was real good today, bro.
Yeah, Bennett Thomas.
Yeah. I ended up by the dentist again today, boy.
They fix your wires?
Yeah, but I don't want time for them to take them out, man. Time for them to take them out. Then you have
Mala.
Right. Blessings, good evening to one and all. Safe and enlightened. Yeah. And Rajendra. Pleasant good evening to all in the village with Professor Walsh. Come tell me blessings to all, yeah.
And Bolsam. Rajendra and Dead Bolsam.
And look, your good partner.
Azina Smith.
Yeah.
Gordon Maloney. Farmer Kane,
yeah.
Bennett Thomas. Jay Howell.
Yeah, Jay says good night, everyone. Professor Uncle Tommy, good night. Yeah.
Howlett, brother.
Yeah. John Budram.
John.
Yeah, good evening, UNC family. Indra Singh. Blessed evening to the WZYE team and all in the village chat.
Budram John.
Yeah.
Jay Howlett.
Yeah. Monica Rampi soon. I just going over those who are already here. Monica Rampi soon.
Monica Rampi soon.
Good evening, Wall Street, Uncle Tom, and all the chatters, callers, listeners. Yeah. Yeah. And Bernard, go easy on him. Go easy on him. He did say he has some sons. I know people used to own son and Tommy, SUN. Go easy on him, Bernard. I think the U is close to the O. Right? Yeah, the U close to the U. He could have just missed it. Capitan, keep in mind, many of us chat may not be a P&M like some of us is. Country first and God is the boss. You see how you don't understand, Tommy? He think Capitan is a P&M. He really thinks so in truth, right? Hey, Tommy?
Anything is possible.
No, Tommy. Tommy, come on now, man. He think Capitan is a P&M.
Getting tired?
We're not getting just tired, Tommy. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Something wrong. Something wrong. He think Capitan is a PNM. Anyway, yeah, because Capitan has gave that impression too. So all right. For 10 years, Dr. Rao told us to tighten we belt. Hard times ahead, and those PNM sycophants were happy. But Mrs. Kamala said better days coming. You know they vex. Correct is right, you know. It's true, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they tighten your belt?
Yeah, I want to tell you tighten your belt. Our next person come and tell you better and brighter days coming, and you upset. You upset. Boy, it's sad, boy. Yeah. Prime Rambran, good night to you. Monica and Indra, what are you both doing here? I could tell. What? Let me know now. Bulsang, what's the story? Eh? You like to get a little thing, you know? Give you a little thing, send a yellow booty to let me know now. Sadra, I'm not. Good night, guys. Good night to you. Send a yellow booty and tell we. Inquiring minds want to know. Eugenia Pundit, welcome. Pleasant good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tim, and all WZYE regular family. Hope everyone is having a splendiferous evening. Angie, good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tim, and all villagers. Blessings for a great evening. Bennett Thomas says, Gordon good, and so does bad dwell in every man. The one he summons will manifest. Good transfers to God, and bad is what is called the devil, a method of control. If that's what you run, that's good. But you don't warm down, so you cool down. Tommy? Tommy?
Yes. I don't bark at every door. I don't bark at every door that passes by.
All right, okay. No, Tommy, I won't bark at that door.
True.
Tommy, if you warm up, they say warm up and warm down. Right? I mean, the guy never run track in his life. The only track he must see in the track in the back of his house. Right? That's the only track he ever know or he ever see. And he want to tell me that you cool down. If he could say another name for warm down is cool down, fine. I could get that. I have no problem with that. That makes a little sense. There we go again. You see what I always say to me? If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Let me say hello to Gordon Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph. Joshua, you're welcome. Pinal, welcome.
Yeah.
Turn down. Wait.
Country?
Wait, Pinal, turn down your computer or your TV in the back.
I tell you good. Slow down the TV?
Yeah, the TV or the computer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't tell him to go, you know. All right, you go call back. Georgia says, good evening, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. The PNM saying Miss Bates have integrity. What integrity does she have when she did something wrong in the first place? I don't understand that, Tommy. Tommy, what are we missing, Tommy?
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Tommy, what is the meaning of integrity? You know what? Tommy, let me see something. I want to give you okay, listen to this, right? what is integrity? Integrity is the quality of being honest, having strong moral principles, and maintaining consistency in actions, values, and methods. It's mean doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
True.
It also refers to a state of being whole, undivided, and unimpaired, such as in data or structure. Caller, welcome. Caller. Caller. Caller, don't listen to your phone. Don't listen to the computer or the TV. Listen to us on the phone. Caller. Hello. All right. Caller, call back. So, moral soundness and honesty, consistency, doing the right thing, unimpaired condition. Tommy, how, Tommy, how could it even goes to tell you, how, Tommy? It even goes to tell you about professional integrity, personal integrity, acting honestly in business or work, which builds trust and accountability, holding oneself accountable, being authentic, and living by a consistent set of principles. Eh, Tommy?
Yep, doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
Correct. Common synonyms include honesty, honor, rectitude, uprightness, trustworthiness, and goodness. Tommy, how, Tommy? How could you ever say, listen, we all make mistakes. None of us, Tommy, none of us are saints. We all make mistakes. But when you're trying to defend a mistake and saying that person has integrity, something wrong. You really and truly, you're taking people for fools now. I think, Tommy, the best thing for her to have done, Tommy, is to come out early o'clock and tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago, I made a mistake. I am sorry for the mistake. And I can assure you that type of mistake will never happen again. Yes, never happen again in the future. But you know what she's trying to do now? She's trying to defend it now.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah.
I hear you. You have to turn on your computer or your TV in the background.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Here it is.
Yeah.
The country in a situation that we need help.
Right.
The poorer class of people in Trinidad and Tobago run vehicles. They don't buy new vehicle every 6 months or every year. They buy a new vehicle and they stay 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay.
The state in Trinidad and Tobago is pressurizing the people with the vehicle. They have money to buy all kind of machine and work overtime and make magic, and they have nothing to offer for the poor. Somebody in authority with these line and services, please assist us now. We'll be very thankful. Trinidad is a developing place. It wants development, but not the stupidity the politicians them putting on the people. Let me get this thing going now. Thank you.
All right. Caller, what's your name? Caller. All right, keep going. Caller say, Tommy, just before we go for the break, the caller say, you need to see development and stop putting pressure on the people. Caller, how about the people obeying the law? How about that, Tommy?
That would surely help a whole lot.
How about they just obey the law? Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
And when we come back, you don't want to miss this video. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
From the treasury, corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security, he and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, he and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving, he and them dead. Condolences to the Balize, SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate decree. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, he and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin inside sources say, he and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, he and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. He and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, he and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, B and them dead. Tell them Munilal say, B and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, B and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all justice. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, P and M dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. P and M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, P and M dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. P and M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, P and M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin inside sources say, P and M dead. Tell them Arnold say, P and M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. P and M dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know one thing.
when it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stewarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
PNM forever.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
Hey, Pina, I'll call back. So, folks, we have some breaking news for you. Breaking news coming out of Parliament just a few minutes ago. Take a listen to this.
Opposition Senator John Bates was accused of helping former Health Minister Terence Dialsing edit the witness statement he intended to submit to the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee while she was a sitting member of that committee. She was subsequently removed from the PWAC before offering an unequivocal apology to the public and submitting her resignation to the opposition leader. Moving the motion to accept the JSC's report, Leader of Government Business in the Senate, Darrell Alaha, said the entire incident has affected the committee's confidence in her ability to maintain the confidentiality of its discussions. This, he said, has proven a hindrance to the committee's work.
People are not moved just so from committees, or they don't offer to resign by VAPs. We on this side, Mr. President, feel strongly that Senator John Bates must be removed from the Joint Select Committee on National Security forthwith her presence on that committee is keeping back the committee's work.
Senator Alaha said this is why parliamentary intervention was necessary.
The leader of the opposition is still considering whether she should accept her resignation as a senator. But we in the Senate today must act decisively and must send a signal. Because, Mr. President, we have a duty to uphold principle and to protect the integrity of this committee and all GSCs, Mr. President.
The motion was carried by 16 votes in favor, 13 against, with 1 abstention.
Tommy, 16 against, 13 in favor, and 1 against. You want to take a guess who's that 13, Tommy? You want to guess? And they want to talk about integrity?
The PNM.
And they want to talk about integrity, Tommy? Integrity? Integrity? Boy, the PNM should take the Webster Dictionary, the Oxford Dictionary, the Trinidad and Tobago Dictionary, Trinidad and Tobago Dictionary, Tommy? What I call?
Kusikotala.
Okay, the Trinidad Dictionary and the page with integrity in it, they should rip out that page. The PNM have no moral authority. None. None. They have no integrity. And the facts are there. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. All you defend that now. How you can defend that, boy? 13 all your boy? Really? Really? Nah, boy. Nah, something wrong. Something wrong.
True.
Senator David Naked criticized senators for failing to support the motion.
We have a duty to be honest.
Yes.
First and foremost.
Correct.
Our duty is to be honest. Honesty is something that is measurable. It's something we can define, we can feel, it's tangible. It depends on how we act. And the actions that we've seen from that side today is reprehensible. It's almost sad. It's the reason why a lot of people looking on at these proceedings tend to dislike politicians.
Gregory McBurney, TTT News.
So, Tommy, it takes the parliament to do the job of the opposition leader. That's what it is, Tommy.
Yep.
It takes the job. And of course, folks, it again proves us to be absolutely 100% correct that Penny is like a platypus, an invertebrate, and a jellyfish. She have no belly, no stomach, and no spine. That's what it is. There is nothing else. You could say, you know, maybe you could throw a little bit of, I think they say a lungfish and no belly too. Throw a lungfish in there. Lungfish and no belly. And that's what it is, folks. Straightforward. But you know, as we say that, Tommy, I didn't play the editorial yesterday with respect to Penny, right?
True.
All right. I want to play that editorial now. The right time to play that editorial is right now.
Correct.
Yeah. You sure I play it, Tommy?
No,
I think I played this one yesterday, man. I think so, man. Let me put it up on the screen. Hold on. I think I played this. Yeah, I think I played this one yesterday. Let me put it up on the screen and see. Tell me if I played this one or not. I think I played this one. Yeah. I think I played this one yesterday. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I think I played this one, man. Tell me if I played this one.
Go ahead. Yeah, you played that.
I played that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the editorial. Yeah. So doing these editorials on Penny, it has proven 100% accurate that she had no belly. She just had no belly, Tommy. You understand? And Still no decision yet, Tommy, on John Bates as a senator. None. 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 Zero. You think she gonna make a statement soon, Tommy? You think so? You think so?
I think
you hoping?
I think I wouldn't hold my breath.
Oh, okay. Why? Anyway. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor and Uncle Tommy, and to all the listeners on the live. Share the live, people. Look, Professor, that's bringing good news, solid news.
Yeah.
And for the last 10 years, they're showing that how the PNM leave the African diaspora who support them in poverty for their own politician enjoyment and enrichment.
Yep.
And that is why the African diaspora turn away from the PNM. And I want to know why. But I wish that our good friend Warwick Waffle and Gangachana Joseph and the next one, who it is called that lovely name, that she understand why it is the African diaspora is lying or right back down to the bottom of the ladder and under the dirt, because they choose to pervert the course of justice one more time again to save their own. And that one, do accept a wrongdoing in public office. And when I did that professor that John Bates say going Norway, you would have make some money. You see how Professor discovered the truth, the facts, and he know the facts. So that way he did that there. So justifying that when he bring a piece of editorial, it's good to carry it to the bank. You can take that to the bank. So Trinidad and Tobago and the world, where the diaspora of the Trinidadians are and the Tobagonians dwell outside, and this broadcast is learned. It's nothing against the PNM that they support them, you know. But just remember how you all reach outside and make a better, try to make a better life in the country outside of Trinidad and Tobago because of the PNM and the neglect to give all of the opportunity and all the see it fit at the time to go in a next man land and get opportunity for the children. And up to this day, after an election, 1 year, right, at the polls, you've now seen the true PNM trying to say that the UNC is involved in all wrongdoing. But the nice thing about it, the procurement office, it is take time to investigate. And it's good. It's not like Marvin Gonzalez and them, the Stoke and Hardy House speaker to save them when there was in PNM time. But the nice thing about it, Saddam and them is stupid to go and give a contract and do things.
Yeah.
Helter-skelter.
Correct.
Like how in there, all the Caribbean people spending money and try to then after go to Parliament and say they can't buy toilet paper and water for the ministries and them. That we need to pass this bill ASAP to cover the spending where they spend without proper approval. So people, the truth is coming out. Honestly, and next reason why the PNM make good for it.
Yep.
And the nice thing about it, they promised for the last 10 years, local government reform. It had an interview last night. Things missing. So over $60,000 missing in our vault. It disappeared. We hear nothing about that.
Nothing.
Then you're hearing equipment and parts disappear. They keep it hush. Then you hear the breaking in the police, the borough police. And they kill and do what they have to do. PNM is not good for this country. And no, the esteemed political leader led by the Kamla Prasad Bisesa, SC, rebuilding this country And all I asking the supporters in Trinidad who are listening to this broadcast, let me stand with our honorable Prime Minister, because she only had this 5 years, and it's obvious it will be a new leader coming in the party. Let us stand in solidarity. Let's make her dreams come true and support her to deliver on her dream and make this country great. And great it should be for the citizens and not the PNM, PNM politicians. Have a good night, Uncle Tommy and Professor and everybody.
Same to you, Southwestern.
Thank you. Thanks for the call. Winston McKenzie says, Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall, better days are coming. Spiritual and carnal loves of WZYE. Blessed evening, Bishop Winston McKenzie. Bishop, I don't call you back, don't worry yourself.
Same to you, Bishop.
Mr. Aruka, welcome.
Yeah. Good night, Uncle Tom, Professor Wall.
Good night.
Yeah, what we see in that parliament, I can't believe what I see in there. Because this is not a hard case to protect. And with the PNM, what Beckers done with them showing me, them also run this country, you know. For a long time until they straighten out. It's them who want URP and CPEP and everything. They're bent on corruption. So you telling me that this parliament thing I watch the whole parliament thing, that they're so evil that they saying no, and all every woman and all, she and all want to get out there. She committed, she said she want to resign and all kind of thing. Rally and them, and they sit down there. These is the educated people that want to run this country, boy. These people want to them are destructive people, and them uneducated. After all the evidence that they showing, and I see them sit down there. So and the independence and boy, we better up boy, we better build up and get bombed with a whole kind of people, boy. Nah, just the figure speech thing.
I know.
But what's it? But this is what yeah, we are using figure speech.
Yeah,
These are people who want to run this country again. What if they only say yes, I feel they might be able to win the next election because people see a little honesty and a little truth in them.
Yeah. A little truth.
Yeah, they might stand a chance to get a few more seats. But whatever role he do to them, he do a good thing, boy. Wherever Uber he went and work, he do it good, boy. Because them ain't real. I telling you, them ain't real. This can be a real place for them. Where people sending children to school and educating the children to go in parliament and all that, to be well like that. Pay them to have a good night, fellas. Good show, good program.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could have felt no bomb. Not Iran. Not in Iran. We ain't felt no bomb. We won't felt no bomb. I mean, I understand what he said. You understand? Yeah. Interesting. Say, our honorable PM, my full support, and I stand by this government. Monica Ramkisons who tell he comes only have 5 years. You don't see 2030 and beyond. Correct is right. 2030, 2050. You're going to 2050. Yeah, John Boudram, PNM not good for Trinidad. Santa Cruz, you better land that plane. Oh, God. Raphael Brown, boy. Raphael, you're all wrong. God is not from Ethiopia. Read history books. That's this program here? Okay. Always say welcome to Raphael.
Welcome, Raphael.
Yeah. Anthony Ford. Without the E? Is that the same Anthony Ford or that is a different Anthony Ford? Because you know we have two Anthony Ford caller. You have real belly to call them good friends. Scary, yes. Yeah, 13 opposed. 6 PNM, 7 independent. Yeah. I just said 13 PNM, you know. I said 13 PNM. One abstain, right? Yeah, one abstain.
One abstain.
Yeah. 13 p.m. Tommy, how them could have had any integrity, boy? How you could see something like that and you vote against that, boy? You know?
They're just shooting themselves in the feet.
Yeah, but this fella have it right about them, He have it absolutely right about
It's
them.
people like that who have us where we are today.
Yeah, absolutely correct, Tommy.
Yep.
He's out. Boy, that fella prophetic, boy. Yes. But I want all you to listen. So I know Beulah wanted me to play this, and somebody else sent this for me as well. Who's the other person, boy? I can't remember. I don't know. I like to give people credit for whatever they do, right? Somebody sent, but I didn't see this one. Tommy, I don't know if you see this, but Tommy, this one, boy, this one's real good, boy. Real good. I have to give Winston a round of applause. Oh, listen to this.
He said crime is out of control. Only now? Since when? Let me remind him. July 26, 2019, 7 fishermen murdered.
You know that? Them fellas saying crime out of control. And you have people like Gordon, Ganga, Chana, Dryden, Joseph, PNM Party, the Leaning Tower of Pizza, Ulrich, and the Waffler. Yes, the Waffler. Right? Making certain statements. All of you notice I say certain statements, eh? All right?
Yeah.
But let me go back a little bit. Only listen to this. Listen to this.
Now? Since when? Let me remind him. July 26, 2019, 7 fishermen murdered. That's 7. And then the next day in Las Cuevas, 4 Sandman and others. So in the space of 24 hours, you had 11 murders. Crime wasn't out of control then? And who was the Minister of National Security in 2019? Are we waiting?
Who was the Minister of National Security, Tom? You remember? Small Pen? Where? It was Small Pen?
That's who it was.
Small Pen was... Small Pen, boy. Small Pen, boy. Your pin get exposed, boy. Let me go back.
Crime wasn't out of control then? And who was the Minister of National Security in 2019? Are we waiting? Stand up and be counted. Be quiet. Quiet as a lamb. Yes, quiet as a lamb. One of the worst ministers of national security sits right over there. Port of Spain, North Carolina. But has the gall, when 11 murders take place under his watch in one day, has the gall to come and call for resignations on this side. And you know what? What he's not saying is that his constituents are largely responsible for the most murders in this country. And they don't want Zoso. They don't want Zoso. But the people begging for Zoso. So look at this. Where did the murder, the quadruple murder of 4 with the young lady from Newtown Girls, where did that happen? Which constituency? And we all know, and I'm sure he knows, who committed it. I've stood up in this parliament time and again and made reference to the fact that I am from Serrano Road, Belmont. That I lived in Bella Road, Belmont, where the Attorney General is from. Right? I live both places. They run parallel to each other. And yeah. And one, Serrano Road cannot go into Bella Road, and Bella Road cannot go into Serrano Road. And he knows, I'm sure he knows, that the murders yesterday are connected to the murders in Lady Young, the quadruple murder. It's connected. So, and we know where they're from. We know, we've seen all the wakes and all the crying. We know Bella Road is in play. We know Serrano Road is in play. Where did the murders yesterday take place? Right by Holder Parlor, by Serrano Road Step. Who is the member of parliament for there? Well, it's a trifecta with those 2 quadruple murders. Because it's on the border, right on the border. Where Laventille East borders Laventille West is where the quadruple murder took place with the little girl. And yesterday, Holder Parlor, the other quadruple, is where Laventille West borders Port of St. South St. Anne's West. You want to know how I know? It took place 100 meters from where I grew up. The same way you wouldn't know when your constituents are going to murder some of your other constituents a street away. You expect us to know? But let me tell you something. What we wouldn't do, we wouldn't know that 4 people are trapped in a pipeline and wait and let them die. And then you have the gall to stand up here. Look at stand up
48-1. I've sat here and I've listened to the gibberish and the verbal diarrhea from the member for Toku Sanjran.
To deal with that objection, the one thing he couldn't say, he could call it all kind of things, verbal diarrhea. You know what he couldn't say? That I lie. He had to accept it.
Move on to the bill.
Yes, I'm moving on because you see, for the last 10 years, they did absolutely nothing in reforming the criminal justice.
I'm gonna give Winston a round of applause because I didn't hear that before. Take this, man. For me, what was Shagalo's song again?
Not a word.
Tommy, you see why? That's why we say, folks, facts, F-A-C-T-S, and not F-A-X. You cannot beat facts. 48-1. That is the best he could do. 40. The man get fully exposed. And that is the PNM. Them need help, you know. They need help. He called for the resignation of Minister Sturge and Minister Alexander. And under his watch, crime was a runaway horse in Trinidad and Tobago. Look, the minister gave already facts, you know. We ain't making it up. See, that's part of the problem. When you can't make stuff up, and those on the opposite side, right, can't defend it, so they had to go 48-1, 48-1. Yeah? He didn't say, Tommy, he didn't say, Mr. Speaker, that information that was given is inaccurate. And let me correct that information, Mr. Speaker. Let me correct that. He didn't say that, Tommy. I almost thought he was going to cuss again, you know. Because he sit down there and he know he can't defend it. He has no defense. And that is the way they are. They are like that. Yeah, verbal dire truth. Correct is right, just cool. That's exactly what it was. Verbal dire truth. Yep. Sumitra, they cannot face the truth. See, that's the problem. You see, with the PNM, you don't have to go after them with the propagandist machine. Only go after them with the facts, the truth, and the whole truth. And then they are left out in space. You know, somebody just had put up. Who just put up that boy? I see. Yes, Bennett Thomas. PNM using the spaghetti theory. Tommy, you remember the spaghetti theory?
Yep. Throw it up on the wall. Let's see what sticks.
Correct is right. The latest is a man approached another man with a bribe to hide a story. All deflection from the issues. A next man approached a next man, and the man is whatever tall, 6 foot tall, and the man wanted to bribe an next man with an next man. You think them them can't be serious. Let me say good afternoon to Peter Sammy. Peter Sammy, good afternoon. He says good afternoon, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy Walsh. Do you remember the famous taxi driver Cosmos and Tall Boy? From where? Chumaka? I remember Danny Boy with the bus. Yeah, I remember Danny with the bus. We had up in Lavanti, Tommy. We had a fella. Yeah. 48-1 is the normal clause. 48-1. Walsh, I just WhatsApp voice note regarding how many independent senators voted against the motion. Yeah, we just saw that. and by chance voted with the government senators for motions. Yeah. Thank you, Monty. Nah. Monica, no, Monica. He said he was went to the next program and bad talk or shit. I don't think the Waffler will go on the next program. Monica, you sure? You sure? Tommy, I don't know if that's like the Waffler. I don't know. Anyway, Monica, you hear it, so I don't know. The Waffler, boy. Waffler, you call out, eh? Waffler, you're being called out, boy. Waffler, explain yourself, eh? Explain yourself. So, Waffler, we have a quote in the chat saying that you went on a next program and you had some unsavory things. Let me put it. Tommy, I could use that, Tommy. Unsavory. I could use that. Eh?
Or you can say some unkind words.
Okay, all right. Unkind words. All right. Let me lower it a little bit. Unkind words. Waffler, we're looking for your call, eh? Waffler. Defend yourself. I will defend you, but I don't know, boy. Waffler, you're being called out, boy. You're being called out. Let me see. I have a voice note here.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everybody out here. Yes, Wall Street. I said it here. Wayne Stewart really deserved that praise. He was good. But you know what was disrespectful? And this is what I keep getting vexed with the speaker for. Stuart Young stood up in Parliament and talking gibberish and verbal diarrhea. Since when that is a parliamentary word? Since when? But you see, he's so accustomed being disrespectful in Parliament and getting away with it that he feels that he can do it all the time, whenever he wants. Right? Now he's calling on the Commissioner of Police to question Wayne Sturge as to what he said in the Parliament. Right? But anybody, Wall Street, people living in areas that are crime prone, right? Know who the bad ones are.
Correct.
Yeah. But it's because they're scared to say anything. Wayne Sturge was right when he said one people living on one side of the street can't cross the other side. We saw that in Laverdale. We saw that when people was going out to vote. That they couldn't come out. You can't cross the border. And he pretended he don't know what is going on. If anybody living in an area, a lot of people were asking for this also because they cannot come out. They want to have a little freedom. And he come in to talk nonsense about verbal diarrhea. Well, you see, he's an expert in verbal diarrhea. So he knows exactly what this Wayne Sturge was talking about. These people are really hypocrites and mocking pretenders. Really a bunch of mocking pretenders to pretend that they don't know what's going on in the constituency. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
Thank you. Ole, Tommy, look, your friend just come in, eh? You know who's that? Look. Look what she say. Tommy.
She say, "Hi, buddy."
Tommy, you know something? You know what I should do? You could like give people half your belly or a quarter of your belly. You know, you could give people some parts certain parts, if there are problems with their parts, you could give. You think I could give Penny quarter on my belly? Patricia, I appreciate the compliment. She said, when I tell you what, she have real belly. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Our belly, but you can't say the same for your leader, PNM party, your political leader. Again, party, I want you to look it up. Look up a jellyfish, right? You could also look up a lungfish. Look up a platypus and look up an invertebrate. You will see they have no stomach, no belly, and no spine. And that is how I have described the opposition leader, Penny Week Beckles. And every single day, it is proven to be correct over and over and over and over. You know, somebody sing a song, but it is a fed up of the same thing over and over.
Yep.
Right? But we can't be fed up because it is proven to be accurate. Fitzroy Joseph, welcome. Good afternoon, Professor. And Uncle Tommy. There's a saying that the truth is not for everyone. The truth is for everyone, but not everyone is going to accept the truth. Oh, God. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Handsome. Good night, Mr. Tommy.
Yes, sir.
And good night to everybody on the line. What you call us, etc. Yeah, you forget to tell she's the jellyfish. I know brain do it. She never brainless.
Oh, God. You know,
And she could come. And she could come here to talk this nonsense here.
Yeah.
Knowing that again, investors finally coming back to Trinidad.
Yeah.
And this lady get caught point blank. It make news that she get caught point blank.
Yeah.
And yet still in parliament, they vote against it.
Can you imagine that, boy?
So you don't think the investors looking at that? They look, the first thing they look at the politics, then they look at the crime, then they look at the location. So you don't think they're looking at that?
Yeah.
10 years PNM doing the same thing. Biasness and have no accountability and no integrity and no investors. And they're doing the same thing with somebody who get caught, literally caught. And rethink these are games. You see, these are things, Mr. Hansley, Mr. Tommy, and everyone. When you have something, you have responsibilities. When you get your house, you have responsibilities for your house. You wouldn't hire a man in down the street to come and wire your house.
A pilot.
Because
hire a pilot to come and wire your house.
Exactly. Because you know you cause fire. You wouldn't hire a drain cleaner to come and do your plumbing. Because you know why? You have responsibility. Same thing when you're out in the streets and you have a car. When you have a car, you have responsibilities and you have to follow the law and be responsible owning a vehicle, because a vehicle is a weapon too. If not taken care of, the same thing with Reed and them. Call a spade, but still support the PNM. If you're for country, as it is, we talking here for country, this woman get caught with she pants down just like Farris. And then we want to talk about, we want a country better than how it is here now. With all this corruption, when did the corruption index? Look at it.
Yep.
You are trying to bring it better.
Correct. Look at it. But Mr. Florida, you can't really ask PNM Party and Gordon Joseph and the Waffler and the Leaning Tower Peter to go look at it, because they got a little problems finding it. I mean, I could help them, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. just like we Gordon said just now, you had a cool down. I didn't know you was overheating.
Yeah.
Like a carburetor.
That's a good one. He said he had a cool down.
And he's a man in sports. You warm down to bring your heart rate and your breathing back to a normal point. That is why they call it warm down.
Yeah, that fella, man. Oh God.
Well, all right, Mr. Hanson.
Thank you.
Good night.
You know, Tommy, I don't know, but somehow I feel this thing what party drinking tonight, doing something to she that she really don't want it to do to her. Really? I feel so. I feel party drinking this. I don't know if they must put some type of thing and they mix it with something. The light skin thing. You know the thing that be light, Tommy? That light thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's clear. You know, sometimes you could put some of that in this juice here and make it think differently.
Yep.
Right? So she said, you do bring facts. Party, that is all we do. We are not into propaganda. We are not into misleading people. Listener, listen. We absolutely say this and we do mean it. Listen to this, Party. Sometimes you don't hear it.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station. We're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them.
Sorry, Tommy. Did you hear that word inside of there, Tommy? All right. We lost Tommy. But folks, listen carefully. Listen carefully to what we say here at WZYE and in the village and Sunday Talk. Listen to this. Listen carefully. Look, listen for the word. Patty, you listen to. PNM Patty, listen to the word. Listen to this.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station. We're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
You see, he talks about integrity. Integrity is very important. Very, very important. And once I'm here, integrity will be the banner of how we act here at WZYE and in the village. Bring the facts. You may not like the facts. You may not like it, and you talking about one side. What one side? What one side you talking about? One side? One side how? Debbie Parry, welcome. One side, we bring in the facts. You don't like the facts. You don't like to hear it. Yeah, Anthony Ford. All readers bring us FAX. FAX, could report, you decide, welcome. Yeah, that's what we do. Unethical. Who unethical? Who's unethical? More than the PNM. Who unethical? Which points were valid ones, PNM Party? I tell you, or tell all you something wrong with Party tonight. Party said those points were valid ones. Which points? The points what Wayne Sturge gave? Party? We Party boy, I tell you, nah. Anyway, let me be happy. She finally starting to understand. Let me give her credit. You're finally starting to understand. Good. Fitzroy Joseph said the senators that voted against the bill remind me of the saying, bad things happen when good people do nothing. They had a vote with the PNM. And all you remember what the Prime Minister said, eh? Don't forget, eh? Right? Don't forget, you know? All you... Don't forget, you know, Beulah, welcome.
Yeah, good night, guys. I'm not tuning into earlier, not too long. I was watching the Parliament station there and commenting in that station too.
Yeah.
I am so disappointed with these independent senators that they all need to pack up the judgy bundle and go, you know. They're really not serving no purpose. They're being senators, you know, not one. Eh?
None.
I can't believe it. And Faris Alwari just getting up and the way how this man talking like if he feel he in the other side, the government side. The way how that man talking in parliament, that man supposed to be out. Why they still have that man there? And to the speaker of the house, that I don't know. I think that man need to take a break, because I don't know if he just be falling asleep on himself or if he just be not listening. Sometimes you can't hear what he's saying good. I don't know if you have a problem with his voice. I don't know. He's like he just need to take a rest or just retire or do something and put somebody else there who vibrant. He just standing up and like I don't know, like he losing his touch, man, and he allowing Faris Alwari to say this and say that, and he not saying that, but I notice how we only on the government side, and I don't like them kind of thing. And I only had to comment and say, is he sleeping on himself or is he tired? Right? Because he ain't acting like a speaker of the house. But you see that young girl? You see that deputy speaker? That Muslim girl? Oh, she is a boss in as a speaker. Yeah, and Wade Mac and Jack Dave, they all need to kind of take a little thing because they letting the opposition and overpower the government. And that's not supposed to be, and I do not like it because I watched the parliament just now day and I was so displeased. I do not like it. And they always on Wayne Sturge. Leave Wayne Sturge alone. Wayne Sturge is my boy. I like Wayne Sturge. Leave him alone. The man good at his work. He does a very excellent job. As well as everybody else in the government. Right? They bring the facts and not fiction. Leave the man alone, Stuart Young and Faris Alwari. All you need to get out of parliament and don't come back there. All you break all your oath. All you breach it. All you took an oath. All you take the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, the Gita. Right? All you swear on all your books, holy books. And look what all your senators doing. It is disgusting. And we cannot have Faris Alwari and Bates. They're going to bring down this government if Kamala don't pull up on the speaker of the house and all of them there. If they have Faris there, I see Faris according to what Mr. Wayne Sturge say. He's a crafty man. He didn't want it to enter the box when Mr. Sturge said that he had to ask him question. He didn't want it to, and so he craft up something again. Listen, Mr. Wayne Sturge, he put real good sense in my head when I listen him. Right? Okay, well, I'm listening on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Bill. Thank you for the call. So, folks, listen to the minister in the Ministry of Housing today outside the Parliament. Take a listen. And then I want you all to listen to Faris Alwari also. And see how them fellas and them does try to shift the goalposts. Take a listen to this.
What are your thoughts on the opposition calling for Minister David Lee to resign based on what's going on? Based on his comments?
I want Camille Robinson Regis to resign over the $100,000 in the brown paper bag first. Then we could talk about David Lee. If we're not talking about Camille Robinson Regis' brown bag of money, we're not talking about David Lee. And the truth of the matter is, Minister Lee cannot know what is going on inside Mark Bassan's head. It's foolishness. It's nonsense. It's specious. I mean, I run out of adjectives to describe the nonsense of that story. It reminded me of King Lear by Lord Nelson. Don't show me the man might tailor his class. Just show me the corner where the fella passed and he gonna make a suit for him. That's what Mark Bassad wants us to do. Mark Bassad wants us to ride Faris Alwari horse when Faris Alwari told us, forget about the fact that the emails weren't real, the content might be. This is the nonsense of PNM foolishness. We're not accepting that.
There you go. That was Philip Edward Alexander Day outside the Parliament. But are we here Let me hear Faris too. Let me hear Faris. You gotta hear Faris too. Faris. I remember that. Faris. Let me hear what Faris had to say. Right? And folks, of course, Faris had to go too, eh? Faris have to go too. Faris have to go. But weak belly Penny. Penny weak because the platypus, the jellyfish, the lungfish, and the invertebrate. Them ain't going nowhere. She can't touch Faris. They will quicker throw John Bates under the PNM bus, under the Balize bus, before they touch Faris. Watch on Ole go see. Wait on Ole go see. Ole go see. Let me listen to what he had to say. I mean, sometimes, yeah, doesn't he want to waste your time with them fellas, but you have to listen to them what they have to say. You have to listen to them. Yeah? Listen to Faris. Let me hear what Faris had to say. Don't listen to what Faris had to say.
Senator, in the interest of fairness, Minister Alexander, a short while ago, as you were talking about the HDC, he would have stated that under the PNM, basically pointing that there was a lot more corruption within the HDC, said that they are going to start revealing information soon. I just want to give you the opportunity, out of fairness, to respond to what he said.
I take nothing that Philip Alexander has to say seriously at all. This is a man that can't recognize his own child or pay maintenance according to allegations out there. I'd like him to answer those questions. Is he aware of a paternity suit? Is he before the courts on maintenance? I mean, how can you take a gentleman like that seriously? Or he appears to be, for a price of $73,000 a month as a minister, a paid blogger. If you say that there are allegations of corruption under the PNM and the HDC, well, bring them on. The last time I saw major corruption.
Faris and them, boy? Faris and them? Faris, won't you just the one with all that track changes? Integrity? Them fellas and them with respect to integrity? Nah. Something wrong. So, Preston, you had 2 minutes before you go for the break. Yeah, Carla, you didn't even answer the question.
Yeah, Professor.
Go ahead.
If I was going to answer that question, but I will take you to business. Just good night again, everybody. Uncle Tommy, Professor.
Yeah.
I would like to tell Ms. Beulah, Wayne Mack is the president Senate, the Senate of the Senate, right? The president. He overlooked the Senate, right?
Yeah.
And the House Speaker is the upper house, right? That she just mixed up, she took conversation.
Okay.
And in all fairness, if she sit down and listen from the beginning, how do they do it? They just give the PNM the own rope to hang themselves. Because when the UNC giving them back, the House Speaker just let them tell the PNM what and answer them good. So it is the fair balance, right? And it's only seems as though, like today, the Senate where Paris tell himself he had a way, he didn't have a way. Because if she didn't listen to Senator Naked reply to the Senate, she would have understand how it does go. Have a pleasant good night. I'll call back after the break.
Yeah, Amaze you. LMAO. When you're like with animals all day, simple things just miss. I don't understand that now. All the independent senators watch their shame and drink it. Vieira Lewis was very vindictive today. Al-Rawi keeps bringing up maintenance to Philip, but he denied his own children. I tell you, Faris didn't even answer the question. And you know what the sad part is, boy? The fourth estate. When them fellas start to go sideways, tell them that is not the question. Simple. I ask you a straightforward question. You answer the question. And that is the problem with the fourth estate in Trinidad. Right? And so seem like they want to defend the PNM, that there's problems. But folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. We kind of lost Tommy, I think, because of the internet. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
And fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini Spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo. Sweet, strong, and true. With fire in their hearts and your love breaking through. From Port of Spain to Tobago, from the savannah to the sea, let your blessings fall like mango rain on every family. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. Woo! We decree, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the texters covered by your mercy. Viewers watching, callers lifting, chatters praising night and day. WZYE family rise up. It's a brand new gospel day. Bless Mr. Wall Street. Hallelujah. Uncle Tommy. Yes, Lord. All the WZYE family. Protect them, Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters. Wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad style. Receive. WZYE 95.9 FM. The whole world can see God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family. Trinidad style. 95.9. All the way to heaven. Amen. 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 Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey. Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she not kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad, this is the Iron Lady Rain. Eh. Mountain Kamla, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She's strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she not move, she not shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, Kamla, Trinidad forever. Just begun. We build the TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever, and back whatever. 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 Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shaping TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. UNC will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and if you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Tommy, I think Tommy lost his internet, so hopefully he'll be joining us back again. But folks, you see, there are people who speak truth to power, right? There are some people, some PNM, not many, but some. And the former PNM House Speaker, Berinja Sinanan, made a statement on Bates and Faris Alwari. Yeah? He made a statement. And he said, Senator Bates did the right thing halfway, I would say. She should have actually resigned from the Senate immediately. We have lost our moral compass, our ethical compass, everything. Berinja Sinanan, former PNM House Speaker. You hear what he said? Moral compass, our ethical compass, everything. And you have people, PNM people, who trying to defend this by any means necessary. All you have no ethics. All you unethical. They can't trust all you with nothing. All them 13 people who voted against this, you can't trust them because they have no ethics. How could you have any ethics? How? And you vote against this? I want to find that out. How could we say these people, the 13 of them, are ethical, and a person who has no integrity, you voted against getting rid of her from the JSC, the Security Committee? Security, Security is significantly important to Trinidad and Tobago. And always sit down there and always say, nah, we go team up with the PNM. That's what they did. They teamed up with the PNM. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm speculating here. I wouldn't be surprised if ahead of time a phone call was made and they decided to caucus with the PNM and all of them voted the PNM like they do always. Again, the Prime Minister was 100% correct. They are PNM independent senators. How much time the Prime Minister go be right, boy? They are PNM independent senators. Who picked these senators? Who? Look, boy, things are so easy to be right in Trinidad and Tobago when we are just in the PNM. Look, Penny still haven't made a decision yet. What are we going on to now? About maybe it's almost 3 weeks, close to a month, and Penny has not made a decision yet on Alwari and Bates as senators. And Ms. Sandra Cruz, you're absolutely correct. The same way these people made excuses for Limo when he was lying in the Miami court. Lying, folks, the facts are there. They cannot be trusted. They cannot. Look at the Auditor General. Look at the report the Auditor General had to put out with respect to the PNM. They tried all kind of thing, the fourth estate, all kind of thing, all kind of simidimi. Mark Busand have a story, a man who is this tall, gave him a bribe. But you know something? Wait, folks. You know, this is not the first time Mark Busand came out with something like this. Let me see. I think I have something here. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the audio for you. Mark Busand. Let me see if I have it here. Let me see. Did I put it in here? I want to give you all this. So Mark Busand also put out some news. I will look for it. I think I have it in my So this is a release from Mark Busand. Now, you know what? Let me double check this. Let me make sure this is on his Facebook page, folks. I don't want to read it for you all. Mark Busand. This is on his Facebook page. This is supposed to be on his Facebook page, right? Let's see. Mark Busand. I think this is it here. Let me see if this is on his Facebook page. Oh, here it is. All right. Yes. Yes. It's on his Facebook page. Yes. So this is what it says. To whom it may concern, there have been allegations that a sting operation should have been planned if there was suspicion that a bribe was being negotiated. The conversation was conducted strictly from an information gathering and journalistic perspective, which is in line with the nature of investigative reporting, in which reporters frequently speak with people who are suspected of misconduct in order to hear their claims, reaction, or suggestions directly. One can argue that prior knowledge of criminal intent, cooperation with investigators, and unmistakably proof that an illegal transaction was about to take place are prerequisite for a sting operation, which simply did not exist in this case. Journalists often place themselves in uncomfortable or uncertain situations while pursuing stories in the interest of public accountability. Mark, you have to come better than that. You have to come better than that. Now you have to come better than that. So let me see if I have this other thing here for you all folks. Hold on, Let me see. I wonder if it's here. Where is it? Okay, here it is. He was before the JSC on land and physical infrastructure some years ago. So this is Mark.
Following the broadcast of the first piece, essentially, there was talk for quite a while by armchair journalists who sit at the radio and do nothing, by financiers of the PNM government calling up my my CEO. I got threats from people. I got offer of inducements. I have people who witnessed it where somebody came up to me at a function and said, let's make this all go away. I'll write you a check tomorrow. And she was dead serious. I took umbrage to that. I was very offended.
So the same type of thing Mark Busand talking years ago is the same thing he talking today. How you could trust them fellas and with anything? They cannot be trusted. They just cannot be trusted. Let's continue to listen.
I told the person that she was with, who I happen to know, that I am not about that ever. And I had police officers call me and said, be very careful. You know, you're treading on, ground that people are not very happy with you because this is a lot of money.
You said you offered inducement. Was it financial inducement? And if it was financial, could you share with this committee what was the value of this inducement? Could you inform this committee?
Well, yes, it was a financial inducement. It was a six-figure financial inducement, and they promised to write the check next day. And I wouldn't want to say the figure. I was just very taken aback by it, because they said that they were a very close friend of one of the government officials. I would not like to call the person's name either, because I don't have any proof of that. But she claimed that she's a very good friend of him. And I did talk to a few people who said that she is, but I left it at that.
Just for my own edification, you said you offered 6-digit numbers. Just for clarification, 6-digit or 6 zeros to the digit?
6 zeros.
6 zeros, okay.
That is Mark Bassan back in the day. Songs familiar, folks? Songs familiar? Boy. Oh God. Them fellas and them fellas already think people, they really think people for a fool, you know, boy. Really and truly, you know. Yeah, listen to this, folks. I've stated over and over. 36 years ago, before I get married, my mother-in-law said to me, a liar has no memory. Right? Now, he says 6 figures. 6 figures is 6 figures. When the man asks him if it's 60, he changed it. Let me hear that again. The man says 6 figures, eh? Right? Yeah, Patty, you have to laugh loud, Patty. You understand? Because we bring in the facts. That's what we do, Patty. We don't make it up. We are not good at making it up. Listen to him.
But she claimed that she's a very good friend of him. And I did talk to a few people who said that she is. But I left it at that.
Just for my own edification, you said you offered 6-digit numbers. Just for clarification, 6-digit or 6 zeros to the digit?
6 zeros.
6 zeros, okay.
So, folks, help me here. 6 digits. If it's 60, that's 7 digits. 6 digits is 6 digits. Telling all you know. A liar has no memory. You cannot trust these guys and them. They cannot be trusted. Right? You make up the story. No evidence, nothing. But you know what? Wait now. Look, I almost forget. I have an editorial on that, folks. Yes, I have an editorial on that. Let me give you guys that editorial. But I just do so much of them things I just forget. I'll be honest with you guys. I do forget. Yeah? Let me listen to this editorial here. Carlisle Batson asks, Mr. Wall Street, could he be put in a position where he could have to give more information? I mean, I will think if the TTPS wants to interview him, they could. Yeah. 6 figures. The man, you know, I just try to. The man say 6 figures. When the man asks him if it's 6 digit after his first figure, he say yes. He say yes. Mark, or just think everybody is fool, you know. Or just think everybody is fool. But folks, take a listen to this editorial.
Offers compensation to kill HDC. Unnamed man allegedly offers compensation to kill HDC contract story. But who is he and where are the facts? An editorial by Professor Wall Street. The story as presented. According to investigative journalist Mark Bassant of the Sunday Express, a meeting took place last Thursday on Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook, between himself and a man who claimed to represent a Housing Development Corporation, HDC official, currently under scrutiny. The HDC official is allegedly linked to collusion involving contracts awarded to 2 contractors under the now suspended $3.4 billion housing program. During this meeting, the individual, described only as well-known in political circles, slim and 6 feet tall, reportedly suggested that if the story were killed, Bassant would receive compensation, along with documents relating to alleged mismanagement within the HDC under the former PNM administration. Bringing this kind of negative light on the HDC at this time is not what they want, the man reportedly said. When pressed for clarity, the man allegedly repeated the offer: make the story disappear, and in return, compensation and documentation for alternative stories would be provided. The Sunday Express states it rejected the proposition outright, maintaining that the contracts under investigation were a matter of significant public interest. The background. The Sunday Express had reportedly sent questions to the HDC official and to 2 contractors over the course of the previous week in response to complaints about collusion in the awarding of contracts. Those inquiries apparently prompted a phone call from the unnamed man on Wednesday morning, who said the official was open to discussing the contract issue. The in-person meeting on Arapita Avenue followed the next day. On Thursday afternoon, attorney Danelle S. Singh, operating out of Shogwanas, sent a pre-action protocol letter to the Sunday Express on behalf of one contractor and his company, denying all allegations and threatening legal action if the client's name were published. The contractors respond. The second contractor provided detailed written responses via WhatsApp late Friday evening. In summary, this contractor stated his company could not disclose confidential client relationships, commercial arrangements, or project-specific details unless legally compelled to do so. Denied any involvement with any HDC official in relation to housing development in Freeport or elsewhere. Insisted all construction activities were conducted strictly pursuant to lawful contractual and commercial arrangements. Rejected questions about any relationship with the HDC official, calling any inference from ordinary commercial or professional interactions improper. Firmly and unequivocally denied any allegation, suggestion, or implication of collusion. Affirmed a strict zero-tolerance policy toward bribery, corruption, and unethical conduct. Maintained that the company acted properly, professionally, and lawfully, and complied with all applicable procurement, tendering, and submission requirements. Professor Wall Street analysis, a story built on shadows. Verdict. The Fourth Estate is once again attempting to cast a cloud over the Kamla Persad-Bissessar-led UNC government, this time using innuendo, anonymity, and theatrical narrative in place of verifiable evidence. Here is what this story actually contains when you strip it down to its factual skeleton. 1. No names, no accountability. The central figure of this story, the man who allegedly made the compensation offer, is never identified. He is described in vague, almost cinematic terms, well known in political circles: slim, 6 feet tall. These descriptors serve to tantalize and suggest political intrigue without actually establishing anything. Who is this person? What is his verified connection to the HDC or to any government official? Bassant does not say. The reader is left to fill in the blanks with suspicion, which one suspects is precisely the point. 2. No evidence of government involvement. At no point in this article does Bassant establish a direct verified link between the alleged offer and the UNC government, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, or any named government minister. The HDC official is not named. The man is not named. The connection to political authority is entirely implied, never demonstrated. 3. The compensation claim is unverified. The entire story rests on a claim made by the journalist himself that he was offered compensation. There is no recording presented, no witness corroboration cited, and no documentary evidence provided to the public. The reader is asked to take the journalist's word for it entirely on faith. While journalists do protect sources, this is a case where the journalist is simultaneously the source, the witness, and the storyteller. A troubling convergence that demands a higher standard of proof than what has been offered. 4. The contractors deny everything. Both contractors named, but not identified to the public, have denied the allegations. One has threatened legal action through his attorney. The other provided detailed written responses firmly rejecting any suggestion of collusion, corruption, or improper conduct. Their responses are methodical, legally considered, and categorical in their denials. The story presents these denials, but frames them as though they're merely defensive maneuvers rather than what they may actually be, the truth. 5. The P&M angle is a tell. A revealing detail buried in the narrative. The unnamed man allegedly offered documents relating to HDC mismanagement under the former P&M administration as part of the compensation package. This detail is presented without comment by Bassan, but it raises an obvious question. If the Express were genuinely pursuing stories of public interest, why would damaging information about a previous government need to be offered as a bribe? Could it be that such stories are simply not as attractive to the editorial agenda? The inclusion of this detail inadvertently exposes the selective editorial appetite of the publication. 6. The timing is politically convenient. This story lands at a time when the UNC government is under sustained media scrutiny. The suspension of the $3.4 billion housing program, a decision made in the public interest, has been reframed not as responsible governance, but as evidence of wrongdoing. The Express, rather than investigating the merits of the suspension or the conditions that necessitated it, has chosen to pursue a narrative of corruption within the HDC under UNC leadership. This is a pattern, not an accident. 7. What this story actually is. This is not investigative journalism. It is narrative construction. A meeting on Arapita Avenue, a tall, slim man in political circles, a whispered offer of compensation, a journalist who nobly refuses. It reads less like a news report and more like the opening chapter of a political thriller, heavy on atmosphere, light on facts. The Fourth Estate has a responsibility to inform, not to insinuate. When a newspaper publishes a story that names no one, proves nothing, and relies entirely on the uncorroborated account of its own journalist, it is not holding power to account. It is manufacturing a climate of suspicion. And in Trinidad and Tobago's politically charged environment, that climate invariably serves one side more than the other. The Kamla Persad Bissessa-led UNC government deserves to be judged on facts, not on phantom encounters on Arapita Avenue. Until this story produces names, evidence, and verifiable connections, it remains exactly what it appears to be, a manufactured controversy in search of substance. Unnamed man.
So there you have it, folks. My editorial. Yes, I took time to do that editorial because it is sad. Well, not sad, but when people have an agenda and they will use the spaghetti theory with their agenda, most of the time, when you throw the spaghetti terry, you throw the spaghetti up on the wall, we say the spaghetti terry, normally you don't stick. And this is exactly what happened with this story. So you know what? Tomorrow will be another story. Another story by Mark. Yeah. All kind of stories. But folks, you see, what happens is that these stories take away from the good things that's happening with the government. It does. It takes away. But you know what? We'll bring it to you. They try to take it away, and we'll bring it to you. Right? Because these things are very significant. I want you all to take a listen to this. Right? This happened yesterday. Yesterday. So we might be talking about all the other things that are going on with Mark Bassant and all this kind of thing, but we cannot let these things slide. Take a listen to this, folks. Take a listen to this.
Energy Ministry meets Chevron. Executives of the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries meet with state energy companies and Chevron Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Dr. the Honorable Rudal Munilal, along with Minister in the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries, the Honorable Ernesto Keyser, along with Permanent Secretaries Ms. Karinsa Tulsi and Mrs. Ava Mahabardas, and a team of senior MEI professionals met with executives from Heritage Petroleum Company Limited, Heritage, Peria Fuel Trading Limited, Peria, Guaracara Refining Company Limited, Guaracara, and Chevron Corporation, Chevron. The meeting took place at the head office of the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries, International Waterfront Complex, on Monday, May 11, 2026. The executives present included Mr. Kurt Ramlal, Chairman of Heritage, Mr. Kerry Rampersad, Chief Executive Officer, Heritage, Ms. Nairi Alfonso, Chairman of Peria, Mr. Nazim Mohammed, General Manager, Peria, Mr. Gautam Maharaj, Chairman of Guaracara. Virtually present were Mr. Andrew Stead, Director, Downstream, Midstream and Chemicals Business Development, Chevron, and Ms. Nicole Oakes, Lead, Supply and Trading Origination and Commercial Team, Chevron. Other attendees from the ministry included Ayasha Nikki, Director, Downstream Petroleum Management Division, Anushka Benny, Chemical Engineer, and Ms. Jerry Cumberbatch, Senior Chemical Engineer. The purpose of the meeting was to progress previously held discussions on investment opportunities in Trinidad and Tobago. The meeting focused on opportunities for infrastructure rehabilitation as well as supply and trading. Chevron emphasized its existing, successful commercial partnerships with Heritage and Peria and indicated that the company is open to exploring further avenues for strategic collaboration with the country. Minister Munilal welcomed the continued engagement with the leadership of the state energy companies and global giant, Chevron. The minister also reiterated the government's commitment to supporting the sustainable development of the energy sector and fostering alignment between the state and private sector in pursuit of national economic objectives.
Folks, don't be surprised if Small Pin and them take credit for that too, because they love to they take credit. They try to take credit for all the good that the government is doing, but the other things which happen under their watch, forget about that. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. But I always ask the question, and this is me now, asking this question. When is the PNM going to take credit for increasing the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 17.3% to 26.3%, a whopping 52%? When are they going to take credit for that? When? Especially when the people who put them in power look like me and Tommy. When are they going to take credit for that? Nah, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. Penny want to talk about things on Mother's Day, how she feel for these people. Yeah. Tommy, raise up your camera a little bit. I'm going to bring you in.
I'm working with my phone, my laptop, so I get my problems here tonight.
No problem, man. No problem. We better and brighter days are coming, Indra. Full 100. Nutcake welcome. On a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of believability, I give Mark a LMNOP. He could really lie, boy. Even Avinash Singh taking credit for some project financed by the Indian government. Folks, somebody send me a video as you said at my Santa Cruz. All you know, I doesn't like to just play things just so. Tommy, Miss Atlanta birthday was on Mother's Day. Let me say happy belated birthday to Miss Atlanta.
Happy belated birthday to Miss
Yeah, happy
Atlanta.
belated.
For her
Yeah.
birthday.
Miss Atlanta, happy belated birthday to you. Right? So, Donna Alexander says, God bless and safe night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all the fans and videos. Miss Santa Cruz, as you said that, right? Did you all see the video by somebody talking about Avinash Singh? I don't want to play it, but if other people have seen it and you think it's true, let me know. There's a video by some guy talking about Avinash Singh and some thing he was supposed to be the bagman for some kind of thing, right? Let me know if you all see that. Let me play this video. Let me play this voice now.
Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. It's the same thing that happened when Limo lied in the Miami courts. When they wanted to bring him to the Privileges Committee, you remember all the excuses that those same independent senators and others made for him? That the hotel room was too small and he was claustrophobic and he this, that, and the other. It's the same excuses they're making now. But I would suggest the same thing that Julie John and them had suggested, walk out on Faris when he come in. Because they cannot trust him. They cannot trust him with confidential information. Right? They come, I like what Barry Sininan said there, right? He said that she should have resigned forthwith. And he also made reference to the opposition criticism of the speaker. He didn't applaud them. He criticized them for what they tried to bring a motion against the speaker. Right? He spoke about that as well. And he is saying that two wrongs don't make a right. And as you rightly said, as a PNMite, he came out and he said it. He didn't do like the waffler win for James. No, he said his piece. And he gave them wrong for what it is happening. Everybody's telling Penelope Beckles about Faris Harawi, and she don't want to move him. God in heaven knows why. According to one of your chatters said it's easier to push down the Red House than for Penny to move Faris. You hear? Let us see how long this nonsense is going to go on for. And I find that this government should start using their majority to get things done. Right? Use the majority now to get things done. Because all they have even more than what the PNM had. All they could do it because we're fed up of the nonsense now. Faris and Bates not supposed to be there. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
Thank you. You have to go. Okay. Carly Batson says the editorial explain what I'm asking. Thank you, Mr. Walsh. With respect to you, sir. Keep the fire burning. Thank you very much, man. Oh God, Patty Israel kicks it. I like it. Yeah, yeah. Tommy, I know I didn't play this one. This is our editorial, yeah. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I didn't play this one, right?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, okay, okay. So folks, start putting your closing comments in the chat. Mr. Denek, Mr. Dane K, Mr. Dane K. Or let's say welcome to Mr. Dane K.
Welcome
So
to the village, Mr. Dane K.
yeah, so there was an article in the Express, and Patrick, Brian Manning cherry picked the article and pick out what he wanted to pick out. And I'm telling you all, these are the things we have to do with respect to these guys using the spaghetti theory to throw things up on the wall and see what will stick. Right? Throwing things up on the wall and see what will stick. And I just sometimes wonder about Brian Manning, you know, boy. I feel his elevator doesn't go all the way up to the first floor, you know. I want to think so. Well, let me take a quick listen to this, right? I'm not going to play all of it, but I want to give you all some of this. So put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes and your closing quotes, all right? Take a listen to this, folks.
The Art of the Half-Truth. Brian Manning's Shameless Cherry Pick. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. How the opposition MP for San Fernando East deliberately misrepresented a Trinidad Express article to mislead the nation, and what the article actually said about the Kamla Persad-Bissessar UNC government. Ladies and gentlemen of Trinidad and Tobago, when a political operative cherry picks a newspaper article, carefully excising the passages that vindicate his opponents, he is not engaging in debate. He is manufacturing a lie dressed in borrowed truth. That is precisely what Brian Manning, opposition MP for San Fernando East, has done with the Trinidad Express's landmark article, Rise of the New Poor. Tonight, WZYE TV sets the record straight. The Trinidad Express article in question is a sober, well-reported piece of social journalism that documents the rising tide of poverty now sweeping into the working and middle classes of Trinidad and Tobago. It features testimony from two respected non-governmental organizations, the Children's Ark and Glimmer of Hope, and draws on Oxford University poverty data. The article is, by any fair reading, a complex document that assigns blame to structural economic conditions and critically extends clear and deliberate grace to the newly elected UNC government of Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. But Brian Manning did not share that grace with you. He took the portions of the article that speak to poverty and suffering, conditions inherited from a decade of PNM misgovernance, and presented them as though they were an indictment of the UNC administration. He left the good parts on the cutting room floor. That is not political commentary. That, as marvelous Marvin Gonzalez, the PNM chairman himself, has stated on the record, is the work of a propagandist. And every member of the PNM, Manning included, wears that crown. Think about that. The head of the PNM is indicting his own party members. Brian Manning is simply Exhibit A. Every member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. Marvelous Marvin Gonzalez, PNM chairman and MP for Aruca Lopino. Here are 10 reasons why Brian Manning is deliberately misleading the nation. 1. He hid the NGO leader's explicit defense of the Kamla government. The Express article quotes Glimmer of Hope founder Zahir Ali, the NGO awarded Community Group of the Year 2025, saying directly and on record, they've only been in office for a year, and it's important to recognize that resolving deep-rooted problems takes time and perseverance. There is hope that, as they continue their efforts, we will see gradual progress and meaningful improvements. Manning quoted everything around that passage and surgically removed it. If that is not intentional deception, what is? 2. He misattributed inherited crisis to a one-year-old government. The Express article is crystal clear that the poverty crisis is structural and historical. The Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative data cited 0.5% multidimensionally poor, but nearly 39% vulnerable, did not materialize overnight on election night 2025. This is the accumulation of a decade of P&M economic mismanagement under Keith Rowley. Manning was a minister in the Ministry of Finance and helped create this crisis. He now has the audacity to weaponize it against the administration that inherited his mess. 3.
So, folks, I want to stop it there, right? Because, to me, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you all get a chance, go and read the article. And if you all get the next chance, go to WZYE TV on YouTube and listen to this editorial. Because I have been telling you all over and over and over and over. And there has been no PNM, not one of them, not PNM Party, not Gordon Gangachana, Jayden Joseph. And I noticed, Waffler, I noticed he ain't called tonight. He ain't called tonight, so I guess the whispers are here about you. I'm wondering if it's true, the Waffler. The Waffler, you get exposed, boy. I ain't here for more, can have while, boy. I ain't here for more. But Tommy, I have said over and over, between 2010 and 2015, and this article proves it, and you see, I just give the Express credit where credit is due when they write something that makes sense. But you know, it's the 90-10 rule, right? In the opposite direction, right? Every once in a while, they will write an article that's true. And when they write it, you gotta give them credit too. But Brian Manning trying to twist the article when it's the PNM. And you guys are going to hear the statistics over and over and over again. From 2010 to 2015, the People's Partnership, led by Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, reduced the amount of black people, reduced the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 19.8% to 17.3%. Just imagine if they had another 5 years in government, right? In 2015, when the PNM won the government, and the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, his words, not mine, the former came into power, there was 17.3% of black people living below the poverty line. For the 10 years the PNM was in power, it went up to 26.3%, a whopping 52% of black people living below the poverty line. And in 1 year, you want to come and talk about the current government, Brian Manning? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed, because it's your government, 10 years under them, that have people look like you, Brian Manning, in the squalor and condition that they're in today. And I could talk about it because I'm from Chumaka, Clavantil. And when I go back to Chumaka, Clavantil today, it's worse than when I left 40-something years ago in 1977, on July 4th, 1977. It's worse. And most of them years is under your party, Brian Manning. So you want to come with that googly guck and trying to spin it. But all you have to be careful, no, Manning, because it's that people who just read the whole article, and not when all they want to cherry pick and pick out something because people like Patty and them go just read all your posts in social media. Because he put it on social media, you know. He put his post on social media. His cherry pick post was on social media, but he forget it have intelligent people that's go and read the article. And the article was very positive towards the current UNC government. And the two NGOs in the article was very positive towards the government. Very positive. But Manning and them don't want to put that out there. And when the PNM read his post in social media, say, yeah, look what they're doing to poor people. Look what they're doing to poor people. It's what the PNM did to poor people in the past 10 years. That evil, wicked PNM. They don't like black people. I've said it over and over and over again. They don't like black people. And the facts, FACTS, not FAX, have proven it over and over and over and over. And you know, Tommy, you know they want to make an issue with the renaming of Nelson Island. But they didn't want to make an issue when they wanted to change the coat of arms. They make an issue with that. But they want to make an issue with changing the name of Nelson Island. Only sometimes as one day for they just weak like the opposition leader. And have no belly, no spine, and no stomach. Yeah? Because don't forget, as Malcolm X said, all they like it so. All they like to suffer peacefully. Yeah. So let me go to the chat here quickly, Tommy. So Tommy, your computer gain your horrors, boy.
Real stress.
Yeah,
I fight up with it for a good half hour at least. Tomorrow is our day off. I'll mess with it and see what's going on. It's telling me that my camera is in use.
Yeah, you had to restart it. You restarted it?
I restarted like 10 times.
Yeah, because that's something to me too. Just tell your camera in use when your camera not really in use.
It's not in use.
Yeah, that's something. Anyway, let me get my closing comment before we go. Tommy, but you know, your partner Anderson Wilson, boy. They say he has some letter on social media. You hear about it?
He has a letter on social media?
Yeah, boy.
To whom?
I think it was to the Prime Minister, I think. Folks, did you all see? Did you all hear about the letter on social media? Tell me if you hear about it. Let me get my closing comment. I'll go see if I get it for you, Tom. Yeah? I'll send it to you.
All righty.
Yeah, boy. Hold on, eh? Okay, here we go. All right, let me get my closing comment. Okay, let me see here. Where is it? All right, Tommy, go to your closing comment.
I will go out with Maya Angelou. Some folks may not remember what you said or what you did, but they never forget the way you make them feel. Like I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Thursday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy. You know, Tommy is funny. This quote says integrity wins. Take a listen to it.
As long as my hands are clean, I will succeed. Not because life will be easy, but because integrity gives strength that shortcuts can never provide. When your intentions are pure and your actions are honest, you build something that lasts. Challenges may come, delays may happen, obstacles may rise, but they cannot define your outcome. Nothing truly powerful can stop a person who refuses to compromise their values. You may be slowed down, but you won't be broken. You may be tested, but you won't be defeated. Because success built on integrity carries favor, stability, and peace. And even when the journey feels long, you can walk it without regret. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay true to who you are, Your journey is not just about reaching the destination. It's about arriving there without losing yourself along the way. Drop amen if you received this message and join us for more. God bless you.
For me, I said this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Let me say a special welcome to... Go ahead, Tommy.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
Thank you. Let me say welcome to Tony Barishi, Sharon Bickey, George Ramdeen, Wendell Seals, Edison Prince, Patricia Pancho, Kurt J. Gordon, Susie Charles, and also Rajendra Maharaj. Special welcome to you guys here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Roy Canada says, Farish will never be investigated. Most of them are corrupt. Farish doesn't want to answer the question because we all know that he lied like the PNMs usually do. I now live in Canada. On my next election, will vote for the UNC. Thank you, Roy Canada. Okay. Okay, let me go to the chat to get the closing comment. Angie says, good night, everyone. Great live. Blessings to all until we meet again on Thursday. Kurt report says, yes, there's a letter on Facebook where it seemed like it was sent to the PM. Just school so they called Charlotte Street, Chinatown. Okay. Donna Alexander says, friends are like the walls of a house. Sometimes they hold you up. Sometimes they lean on them. Sometimes you lean on them. And sometimes enough to know they are just standing by. Thank you, Donna. All right, let me go to the chat. Closing comments in the chat. Angie says, good night, everyone. Great live. Blessings to all until we meet again on Thursday. Santa Cruz says yes, and his sister drag him down. Monica Ramkisoon says, good night, everyone. Azina Smith says, closing comment, Farah should be fired as a senator. Monica Ramkisoon says, be safe, stay blessed till Thursday, God willing. Eugenia Pundit says, good night, everyone. Stay safe and see you all on Thursday, God willing. Indra Singh says, another brilliant, outstanding program. Keep reaching for the stars, folks. Thank you, Indra. Ms. Santa Cruz says, the world doesn't change when we shout. It changes when we notice the quiet burdens others carry and choose to help lift them. Thank you, Ms. Santa Cruz. Indra Singh says, yes, wishing everyone a safe, peaceful night until Thursday, God willing. Thank you, Indra. Santa Cruz says still Thursday, God willing. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated because it's really hot. Okay. Carly Batson says, pleasant good night to all. Powerful program, Mr. Walshik and Tommy, until Thursday, God willing. Powerful program. Respect to you, sir. Thank you very much. And folks, we are out of here. We see you on Tuesday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later. We out of here.
Oh, no, 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 no. Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting.